Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to get into this box. Robert Welsh and Blend Bunny collaborated for a collection that includes lashes, gloss, and a palette. I picked up one of the glosses and I picked up the palette. It came with this nice card from Robert Welsh. He is a fantastic creator. Let's take a look at this palette. Blend Bunny has quickly become one of my very favorite formulas for eyeshadows. Creamy mattes, popping shimmers. I expect no less from this palette. You've got a nice mirror, protector, and then here are the colors in the palette. You can go row from row, or you can go all around, whatever you like. I'm gonna do 3 looks today. One on each eye, and then a third because I need to go out today. So what I'll do for the first look, I'm thinking I need to go into these purples in honor of Robert Welsh. I feel like when I see a look from him, it involves purple. So I'm taking my blender brush from Beauty for Real, and I am going to just start patting this into the outer corner and then dragging it up into my crease. You know what? Time out. I want to play with this gloss. He came out with a green one, and I believe this one is a dark purpley black. It's called Betrayal. I do have a teensy bit of lip liner on, and I'm going to swatch this right now. That looks really pretty. It is a flat plastic paddle is the applicator. Very interesting. That is gorgeous. Wow, it is really a lovely wearable blacky plum color. All right, back to the eyes. I'm just spreading out this purple, which is called Gemini, and it is a lovely tone. Now I'm going to take the contour brush from Beauty for Real, and I'm going to go into this darker shade called 8 Ball. And just focus this in the outer corner. Basically just swirling and dragging up a little. Now I have 2 shimmers in this row to play with, so I'll go with Psychic first. Look at that. And I'm going to put that in the center. This shimmer feels beautiful. Silky with a nice pop. And then I'll go into number 7, which looks like it's got some color shifting going on. Looks like a duo or multi-chrome shade. And then if I wanted to deepen it up even more, I could go into this Meg Z. This is a small pointed brush from Profusion. And just build that up on the outer corner. Yes. I'll take my Game Beauty. This is the EO5, and I'm going to start with Gemini, a little bit of 8 Ball, Psychic, a little bit of number 7. Love it. Let me put some liner and mascara, and I'll be right back. I love the purple. Let's move on. In true Halloween form, I'm going into green next. So I'm going to play in this row right here, and I might even touch up here. So I'm going to start with Tea Leaf, and this is an AOA E129. And I'm going to start just like before. Actually, no. Maybe this one I'll do a little bit of a halo eye. So I'm going to put this on the outer part. It's a really grungy green. I like it. And I'm going to go on the inside as well. Tapping it on. Take this a little bit above. Blending out those edges. I'm going to go into this money shade and just use that very lightly over top, just to soften those edges. I'm wiping off that Profusion Small Pointed brush, and now I'm going to go into 13, which is even darker, and work on that inner and outer corner again. 13 is a really pretty, looks like a nice Kelly green. I hope I'm not getting fallout. I do not appear to be. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to go into Vision now. Go right on the center of the lid. Look at that. Wow. Now I'll take that original blending brush, just sort of tap on those edges. And if I wanted to really go crazy, I could use this scry and put that just a little bit in the bottom center. Ooh, that's pretty. Go back into that tea leaf. Just go over that crease again. Gorgeous. Going back into that JennDBeauty, and I'll go into tea leaf on both sides. Wiping off the brush. Maybe on the bottom I'll use this Lucky. Maybe just a little bit of this scry. Okay, liner and lashes. I'll be right back. Which do you prefer, 1 or 2? I can't decide. I think they are both lovely. Let me wipe this off and I'll be right back for the third and final look. I'm back. I went ahead and fixed my concealer, added more eyeshadow primer, and of course I will list everything that is on my face and more information about this beautiful palette and gloss in the description box below if you are interested. Some are affiliate links, so if you choose to shop through them, I make a small commission, and I want to thank you for supporting me and my channel. Let's look at the third look, Possibilities. This is a Refer 15, and I'm going to start with Fortune Cookie. Put that right in the outside edge and pull it in to the crease. These mats are just so nice to work with. This is a ColourPop E17, and because my lip color is cool, I'm going to try to cool it down a little, and I'm going to go into Mirrors. Let's see what happens. This brush is probably too big for what I just did. If I'm careful. That looks pretty. Well, I like it. I'm gonna go back into that Fortune Cookie and just reinforce that shade a bit. I want to look at this Paul shade. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Next to, looks like Rune on the same row. Ooh, gonna have to play with both of those. All right, Paul. I love that shade. And just to be crazy, I'm gonna go into Loveline next. We're just playing, right? I have to go to Sephora after this and pick up an order. It's fun to play with color, isn't it? I'm gonna take this Morphe A18 and go into Horoscope, which is a tealy kind of color. I'm wiping off the brush, and now I want to go into this Rune that I did not get into earlier because I fell in love with Paul. This would probably look better with a wet brush. There we go. Much better. I'm going to go back into that lash line with Pisces, which is just one shade over from that Horoscope, and just go over that again, and maybe just a little bit of Meg, which is that black shade, and pull it around. Liner and mascara, and I'll be right back with completed look number 3. I'm back, with completed look number 3. Let me know what you think. I love the variations of the browns, the grays, the beautiful shimmer on that center going into the light blue. I love this combination. Final thoughts on the palette and the gloss. The wand on the gloss is a little bit strained. The gloss itself feels very, very nice. It feels thin. It looks glossy, feels moisturizing. I like it. And then this palette, I adore it, if you haven't figured that out already. Robert Welsh, I've been watching for a very long time. His artistry with makeup is amazing. I am inspired when I watch him. And then thank goodness I took a chance and tried Blend Bunny earlier this year, because this brand has been probably the brand of the year for me. I have 3 palettes now from Blend Bunny and they are beautiful. And this Divination is gorgeous. I love the layout of this palette. You have 2 shimmers and 3 mattes. You can build a gradient. This just has me written all over it. You want a blue look, you want a purple look, you want a brown look, you want a gray look, you want to go more neon. This palette has you, and it's not overwhelming. Just follow the line or go crazy like me and jump all over the place. You have so many possibilities with this palette. I hope that this video was helpful. If you were looking into purchasing this palette, I do believe it is still available. I highly recommend it. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I upload videos on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up, and of course, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. Or just leave me a heart and let me know you were here. I thank you for spending some of your precious time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.